Hello, how are you all? I hope everyone's okay. It's a bit of a strange week because it's only 4 days in school because we had a bank holiday on Monday. So an extra day in the weekend. And I want you to all tell somebody sitting next to you what you did with that extra day in the weekend. Go. Pause the video if you need to. Well done. I had a great time. I went on a really long bike ride with two of my very good friends, and we cycled 50 miles. I passed near school, actually, one of the points, and we went and had a cup of coffee at the Wizard Tea Rooms at Alderley Edge, cycled up a really big hill, and then cycled back again to my friend's house in Davenham. And we had a great time. It was really good fun. Yeah, so I cycled 50 miles. I was quite pleased with that. So I hope you've all had a really good time as well. I hope you've had a really lovely time. What we're going to do is we're going to start today with a little bit of mindfulness. So I want you to be absolutely quiet as mice at this point. Okay, absolutely quiet as mice. And in your head, I want you to look around and I want you to think of 5 things, and I want you to name 5 things that you can see. Okay, so 5 things that you can see that are around you, and say them in your head. Don't say it out loud. Okay. So I've picked pen, paper, laptop, phone, coffee cup. Okay. Now, I want you to think of 4 things that you can hear. So listen ever so carefully. I can hear some children at Acorns playing. I can hear the birds tweeting. I can hear a ball bouncing. And I heard a little bit of creaking in the ceiling tiles. Okay, so that is 4 things that you can hear. Okay, next I want you to see, okay, just with your hands somewhere around you, don't move around very much for this. Think of 3 things that you can touch and feel the touch of them. Okay, go. Don't move around. Okay, I've got my desk in front of me. I've got the fabric of my hoodie, the cloth, and this is an elbow rest. I put my elbows on like that, and it's kind of squidgy. So I've got that. Okay, so we've done 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can touch. So next one is a much harder one. Think of 2 things that you can smell. Okay. Is there the smell of anything nearby? Breathe in. Don't sniff. Don't make a really loud sniff. Breathe in gently. I can smell the fresh air. And I can smell the washing fabric from my clothes. There you go. So we've had our mindful minute where we've tried to use all of those senses. Now, sometimes you can use the final one, which is taste as well. That's the last one of our 5 senses, but we're not going to do that one today. It's an easier one to do outdoors because you can kind of taste the flavor in the air and that sort of thing. But we're not going to do that one now because I don't want you licking the desk. Right, what we are going to do is we are going to think about our Heartsmart assemblies. And I've got a bit of a story to tell you with our Heartsmart assembly. And we've got Boris here, our robot. And our theme is fake is a mistake. Fake is a mistake. So we're going to start off with a game of Simon Says. Okay. So I want you to see, I'm going to give you some instructions. And do you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be really lazy. I'm going to ask your teachers to do it, to play a quick game of Simon Says with you. Okay, go. Right. So you paused the video, restarted it. Well done. Well done if you got it right. Well done if your teacher didn't catch you out. Well done to your teachers if they did catch you out. That's brilliant. It's a fun game. Copying others for a game is fun. But if you live your life trying to be like someone else, then you miss out on being you. And being you is the really, really important thing. Okay, and this is all about being true to yourself, being who you want to be, not copying someone else, not wanting to be like someone else. So I'm going to tell you a story. And our story is an old one about a crow. And the crow wanted to be someone else. And one day the crow was sitting in a tree looking at a flamingo paddling in the water nearby. "Look at her beautiful pink feathers," the crow said. "They're so elegant and lovely. Surely the flamingo is the happiest bird in the world. I wish I was a flamingo." There we've got our lovely pink flamingo. The flamingo, overhearing the crow, looked up. "Oh, crow," she sighed, "I used to think I was the happiest bird in the world until I met the parrot. He has feathers in 2 bright colours. Surely he must be the happiest bird in the world. I wish I was a parrot." And with that, the flamingo flapped her wings and flew away. Now, at that moment, the parrot, hearing his name, landed on a branch next to the crow. "Oh, crow," said the parrot, "I used to think I was the happiest bird in the world until I flew into the zoo and saw the peacock. He is magnificent and has far more than 2 colours on his long, majestic feathers. He is most definitely the happiest bird in the world. I wish I was a peacock." And with that, he flew off. Here's the peacock. "I must see this fantastic peacock for myself," thought Crow, and he flew over the walls of the zoo and into the peacock's cage. "Wow!" exclaimed the crow. "Your feathers are astounding. You really must be the happiest bird in the world to have such colourful feathers." "Oh, Crow," said the peacock sadly, "I used to think I was the happiest bird in the world until I saw you fly into my cage. You are free to come and go as you please. You can fly wherever you like, but I am trapped in this cage with nowhere to go. Surely you must be the happiest bird in the world." So there we've got all of our birds. And each bird was so busy comparing itself to the next, it was missing what was great about being them. None of the birds were happy because they all wanted to be like someone else. Now, imagine if all the birds in the world looked exactly the same. How boring would that be? The birds would miss out, and so would we. We wouldn't get a beautiful variety of bird life. And the same is exactly true for all of us. If we were exactly the same, the world would be a boring place. We would be unhappy trying to be somebody we weren't made to be, and the rest of the world would miss out on experiencing our unique gifts and personalities. So turn to the person sitting next to you, okay? And I want you to find one similarity, one thing that is the same about you, and one thing that is different about you, okay? One similarity and one difference. All right, and when you've done that, your teacher can pick one of you to share the similarity and the difference between you. Okay, well done, and you've all found them. That's brilliant. So, our next slide. Whoop, too far. There we go. There has never been and never will be another one of you. You are unique. You have a unique contribution that you make to your families, your friends, and our school, because we know that everybody is welcome at Wincham, because we're all different, because we are all unique and we're all special. So don't waste your life trying to be someone else. Enjoy who you are and let everyone else enjoy you too. So have a think, have another mindful moment. This time, close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes and think to yourself. This is your mindful moment. Okay, if it helps, you can do your finger breathing while we're talking. Think about the things that you really like about yourself. What is it that you're good at? What are you happy with? What are your achievements, your accomplishments? Think of one thing that makes you happy to be you. Okay, I'll give you mine. I get to come here and work every day. Some people say they're grumpy when they go to work. Mums and dads might say they're grumpy because they've got to go to work. I really love coming to work because I get to see you guys. Okay, there you go. That's what makes me happy to be me. Okay, so share some of your ideas. All right. And when you've done that, enjoy your work. Year 6, we have had 2 mindful moments in our assembly today. They're really, really easy to do. So each one of you gets to tick off 2 of those boxes on your citizenship chart. Okay, have a lovely rest of the day, guys. See you around school. Bye-bye.